Happy Sunday, one and all. It is Friday, May the 4th. And tonight we are bringing you a mystery episode. Why, you say? Why is there a mystery episode? Let's tell a wee story. Originally scheduled for tonight was A Hard Place with Mr. Justin Horton, with him live on the show with us. However, due to scheduling issues, we know what, mate. What the fuck are you doing? I thought you were fucking drinking some fucking Blue Harvest there.
What's Blue Harvest?
It's blue milk in Star Wars.
All right, that was the Family Guy episode. Was called Blue Harvest, I'm sure.
It was, but it's the Blue Harvest is the blue milk of Star Wars. You see. Speaking of Star Wars, today is May the 4th, and of course, as always, mate be with you. Here is J Mac and I, looking very much like fucking
It's James
Gavin
Corden
Stacey.
and Kev.
No, I'm who's Matt? Matt Horn was the guy that James Corden mined.
Yeah,
Gavin and Stacey. That's us. Look. Funny enough, right? James Corden went on to be the most successful one, but he's a right wanker, I hear.
James Corden. Yes. Thanks for that. This is like, I know you use AI for these, but it's artificial inflation for me. I mean, I'm not the weirdest, like, but that looks like an extra for the Wizard of Oz.
No, don't be silly. I don't think. No, that one.
What the fuck has happened? What is that, mate?
What?
You're telling it to do that, like
Mate, I will show you my prompt. I will show
is
you my
horrendous.
prompt. I'm sure I had a prompt just the other day that I did save. Oh, did I delete it? I think I deleted it.
Oh,
No. Do you know what it said on it? It was like, please take this image of this man, put him on a black couch with 5 guys that resemble Bobby Lashley from WWE staring at him like they want to eat him. And then it came up saying, this violates our policy, so we cannot make this.
well, lucky for me, eh?
I'll get you. But tonight, our special episode, as announced, did you like my wee scroll? Did you get a chance to read it?
Almost. I got it. There was a lot of belters.
It was. The Spaceballs movie review. Of course, it's been today. We had to kind of pull an episode out of our arse, and as always, we are always very good at pulling shit out of our arse. At least J-Mac is.
Wait, bring up that picture again.
Aiden says hi, Kev, over on TikTok. Hi, Aiden. Hope you are well. What picture? This one?
No, the next one.
This one?
Aye. Remember the bit at the end of Big Trouble in Little China where the guy blows up and dies?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
No. Yeah, I admit you've got a hamster type teeth at the front. That's about it.
Oh, just teeth, mate. I look like I'm storing 4 weeks worth of dinner in my face.
Rubbish. My guy doesn't even look like me.
Your guy looks like something straight out of Akira or that. You're taking one of the cool ones.
I'm saying one of the cool ones. Like I had an option, mate. Like I had an option.
I think AI's gone, this guy's not got enough problems.
Shut up, man. Mate, there are some funny AIs that I never ever used because they just were like downright like, I can't use that. That's terrible. There's some really good ones. I proper insulted my brother the other day. I tried to create a poster called the non-binaries, but it didn't actually make it. He didn't look. He did. Here we go. Right, I'll pull up an image right now that I was like, that looks fuck all like me. So I never used it.
Right.
I think you kind of look like you, but it doesn't look like you either facially. You can tell it's supposed to be us, but look at this shit. I look like Chris Watts, the guy that killed his family.
Oh, man. That looks like the 2 last guys left at an Arnold Clark Christmas party.
So, like I say, I don't choose. I ask. I merely ask. Right, but I do not choose. Right, it doesn't go. here are all of these people. Please take your pick on how you'd like J Mac to be.
Go mental with it.
Go mental.
Take all his insecurities and fucking pump them up.
There's one that had me fucking howling at just how shitty it was towards me, and I thought, get the fuck.
Let's
man.
see that one then.
I can't. I don't even know where it is, mate. I have to pile through it. I never
delete
saved it.
him, didn't you?
I never deleted it. And mate, there's some that's less looking like you as well that I delete them. Usually if they get your face wrong or whatever like that, they don't like. They've never fucking turned you huge or anything. They try to keep it moderately accurate.
Mate, like I know I'm a bit chubby, but fuck me, look at that picture.
I didn't actually see an issue with it, man. I don't think the guy looks that. He's screaming. What was it your brother said? That it's like my other hand. If you couldn't see it, you would assume my other hand was up your rectonium.
Up my hoop.
Your rectonium.
My forbidden Cheerio.
God damn. God damn.
So anyway.
So we were planning tonight to do our chat with the boy himself, but we cannot because it's not happening because he's busy. So tonight we cover something that Matthew and we have. Sometimes the off-the-cuff things are the best. Janice, right? Right, Janice? Janice knows. So we were planning on covering that, and then we had to come up with something. I was like, here, why don't we do a Star Wars film? It is May the 4th. J-Mac was like, so I was like, right, cool, I'll meet you halfway. We'll do Spaceballs. So J-Mac was like, bingo. And I was like, right, cool, I'll go and rewatch Spaceballs. Right? I just read a wee bit here on Spaceballs just to get you in the mood, right? So
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs. I always wanted you to go into Spaceballs. Mayor's Matthew, and he's going to turn it into a song now. So Spaceballs is a 1987 American science fiction parody film written and directed by Mr. Mel Brooks. It is a spoof of Star Wars and other popular sci-fi films, and it's become a cult classic. The film is set in a galaxy where the evil President Scroob, played by Mel Brooks, has stolen Princess Vespa, Daphne Zuniga, to force her to marry him. It's up to a rat-tag group of heroes, including the lovable rogue Lone Star, Bill Pullman, who's a legend, by the way, his sidekick Barf, Olamu, John Candy, who is an absolute legend, and the wise yogurt Mel Brooks once again to rescue her and stop Scroob's plans. The budget on this was $22 million, and the box office domestic was $38.1 million, and worldwide was $81 million. So you can call that a success. While not a major hit upon release, Spaceballs found success on home video and became a beloved cult classic, making it a profitable venture for Brooks and the team. I mean, they say this is one of his greatest. However, I'll just say this right now. Ain't nothing beating young Frankenstein.
Still haven't seen it. Which is actually mental at this point. How many fucking times... In fact, how many episodes have we finished with me going, I'm going to go and watch Young Frankenstein?
Yeah,
and I've never done it yet.
You'd scream at that. It's a million times better than Spaceballs. Million times.
Right, okay.
There's a part in it where Marty Freeman, he's running about like this, right? There's a part where from scene to scene it changes. It changes, right? Aye, Marty Feldman. What did I say?
Every time you call him Marty Freeman.
Did I? Because Marty Freeman is a guy, eh?
Aye, that's The Hobbit.
Martin Freeman. Aye, Marty Feldman. So his hunch is like this in one scene, and then in the next scene it's here, right? And Willy Wonka turns to him and he's like, what happened to the hunch? And he's like, what hunch?
Thing is, that's the level of comedy that you get with Mel Brooks, though, innit? Right. He did a similar thing in Robin Hood as well. It was Prince John's mole kept moving about his face. He's like, wasn't your mole on the other side? Like, I have a mole. It's the exact same thing.
He says to him in the exact same scene as well. He's like, right, quickly, because these two ladies have just arrived with him, and they're getting all their suitcases out, and he goes, quickly, grab the bags. He just starts pulling at the lassie. Oh, it's such a good film. You need to watch it. You'll love it as well. It's black and white.
I think this might end up just being a general Mel Brooks episode because I'm just remembering other stuff. Robin Hood. It was when the sheriff of Rottingham is about to have sex with Maid Marian, and she's got the chastity belt. He's like, "A chastity belt? Oh, that's going to chafe my willy."
Class, man. Nah, we need to look into Mel Brooks style films again because we've not watched as many as we should.
I would mention some Blazing Saddles jokes, but we'll just get kicked right off of here.
Mate, Mel Brooks was in Little Rascals as well.
Good morning, ma'am. Isn't it a lovely morning?
Aye, that didn't go down too well, did it?
Didn't he age well? Okay.
No, but it's funny though. Funny's funny, isn't it? God, what the hell? Instagram's going off its head right now. Thank you. I was delivered a fresh tea here whilst on thy podcast.
Very nice.
Bloody hell, man.
Did it come from Mr. T?
Mate, look what's going on right now on Insta. Mate, look.
What the fuck's that about?
I don't know. But we'll look at it soon. My phone's going off its head. We've finally made it, lads. Finally made it. I always wondered what it'd be like to just constantly have folk smashing away on your social.
Careful how you finish that.
Well, I'll be careful when I finish. Aye, so, by the way, I watched this when I was a kid at some point, and it must have been with a friend, because I don't think I paid too much of attention to it, right? Janice comes up and says, "Oh, hell yes, love Spaceballs, love me some Boz." Janice also says, "Mel Brooks, comedy genius, in it. Matthewman says, "Holla, gents, in the pub, we'll listen later. May the Schwartz be with you." Oh, my friend, may the Schwartz.
May the Schwartz be with you.
Enjoy one for us. Enjoy what? A ball?
A pint.
All right. Matthewman, sorry. Nards says Robin Hood, Men in Tights over every other Mel Brooks movie. Oh. Have you seen Young Frankenstein? It's a great film, but if you've seen Young Frankenstein, then you might have a wee bit to say about that. Wolfman, we're really needing you to watch Subway so you can make sense and convince us that what we seen was in fact just a masterpiece that we struggled to put together. But
honestly, man, I still can't get over how confused I was with that film. I was just sitting like,
I thought to myself, it's good. I'll go on the podcast and Jay Mack will tell me what it was all about. You came on, you're like, I got nothing. I was like, oh no, I'm fucked. You know what I mean? Aye. Now, Robin Hood, Men in Tights, class film. I don't know. I think
that's an unusual name, latrine. Like, yeah, I changed it in the 9th century. You changed it to latrine? Yeah, it used to be shit house.
Mel Brooks. Hey, if I said Mel Brooks to most of the young ones nowadays, they wouldn't have a clue who the hell we're talking about. Which is
that guy that does the Simpsons?
Mel Brooks. Yeah, I know. Right, so I chucked this film on. Mate, it's all right. See, for Mel Brooks, I didn't think it's that great a fucking. It's all right. There's funny bits in it. Aye. I just didn't think it's that amazing. You know.
Watching it, like, I'm like you, I've definitely seen it as a kid, but I remember watching it as a kid. Like, I watched it multiple times because sometimes it was a bit rude, so it was, you find that stuff funnier when you're a kid. And what was that?
It's my own thing.
All right.
It's a kid, like, ha ha ha, it's so funny. Why? He said, go stuff yourself.
All right, anyway. And I remember loving it as a kid and watching it as an adult. There are some jokes that I didn't get when I was a kid that I understand now. But there's also a lot of stuff where I'm just like, it's too silly even for Mel Brooks. But I still enjoyed it. You know, I'm not going to sit here and slag it. I still had a good time with it. And Melanie watched it with me, and she really enjoyed it, man. Like, there was a few times where she was howling, laughing. The ludicrous speed bit where they stop the ship and Dark Helmet just fucking flies forward into the front and bashes his helmet. No pun intended. She she was having a good wee chuckle herself, and then when it gets played back later at higher speed, it looked even funnier. It's class. So there are moments, and John Candy's just endlessly charming. So,
oh mate, don't even get me started on John Candy. Nard says Christophe Lambert spends 90 minutes running through Parisian subways, looking like he's late for a goth concert. Subway's thrilling ride of existential confusion and questionable fashion choices. Well, there you have it, mate. Did you actually go and watch it? No, you didn't. Did you go and watch it? That's pretty much. It took us a whole fucking podcast to say that exact thing. Copied off us, man. He's copying off us. Usual, man.
Stealing all our subs.
I know, hey. I know. No wonder we can't get any, because you've took them all. That's my fake review, lol. Right. I'm confused. Did you watch it? Because it seems like you have, based on that. You know what I mean?
It's pretty much spot on.
I know, right? I know. John Candy, by the way, he was quite young when he died.
He was only 42 or something, wasn't he?
I think he was even younger than that. Was he?
Was he?
Because he
no, I think he was in his early 40s. I think
John
so.
Candy died when he was... So he died in 1994. What did John Candy pass away for? A heart attack at the age of 43. Aye.
That was close.
Aye, so... It's a shame. It's like John... He's like John Ritter, eh? You're like, no! Hey.
I never rated John Ritter as an actor.
Really? Really?
I thought he was pretty dreadful.
Oh,
I mean,
no.
He seems like a really nice guy, but not really much of an actor in my book. Like, his performance in It, I think, is probably one of the worst of the adults.
I seen a thing called Terror on Troll Tract or something like that. And it was like a wee thing, a wee anthology, and it was great. John Ritter was smashing, man. I can't believe you're shitting on John Ritter, man. Speaking to Ellie the Deed.
I just was never a big fan.
John Candy was great. John Candy was he is such a vulnerable. He's like the funny uncle that you didn't want to ever annoy because you'd feel gutted if you upset him. You know what I mean?
Like Uncle Buck.
Aye, totally Uncle Buck. Aye. It's that scene where it's like, you ever heard of a ritual killing? It was so good, man. It was so good. Hey, Nard says John Ritter is was one of the greatest TV comedy men of all time. Facts. Get him tuned in, Nards.
See, I never watched that 8 Simple Rules thing. I remember one of my sisters was really into it.
I watched it. It was good.
It's just each to their own and all that.
Do you know, he died, and then it's like the next episode where he was near there, obviously. They're just like, oh, he's dead. Sucks, he's dead. And he continued on with the show. Matthewman says, John Candy movies were pretty much my whole childhood. First 2 VHS tapes I owned was Batman and Who's Harry Crumb. Nice. Mate, John Candy. John Hughes and John Candy made the 80s and the 90s, right?
Aye. I don't actually think he's given a lot of good material in this, though.
I would say that
he makes a few. There's a few things he does that are funny, and but one of the bits that was quite funny. He goes to get up, but he's left his seatbelt on. He's like, "That's gonna leave a mark," and that wasn't even in the script. He just decided. We'll just improvise that one. They left it in, so there wasn't that much given him. The Bartholomew thing's always going to be funny.
Bartholomew.
What's your name?
You getting married? You getting married? No. Sit down.
Do you? Do you? All right, kiss her.
I'm marrying someone today.
Aye. So, I love the opening with the ship that is just ridiculously big. Like, it just goes on and on, and you're like, then it gets to a bit where you think, all right, it looks like it's getting to the back. Then it goes narrow again. It's like, no, still me. And I'm pretty sure you can see a wee guy just standing outside it on a set of steps. But it just goes on.
Incredibly.
I never
It's self-aware.
It's actually my wife that picked up on it. She's like, why is it playing the Jaws music every time the ship's there? I was like, it's not the Jaws music, it just sounds a wee bit like it. But then I noticed, like, for the rest of the film, that the front of the ship actually does look a bit like a shark. And I'd never noticed that before. Such an oversight. Such an oversight.
That your mom picked up. Trust a Mel to pick up something about a Mel film. Gonna try and get same level pissed again tonight and see who the light switch resembles later.
Oh man, I thought that was brilliant. I was walking home from my mates last night and I got that message and it was like, what time was it? It must have been 1:30 in the morning. I'm just pissing myself in the middle of the road.
Aye. What's it?
Could we bring it up or would we get done for bullying?
I don't have it to hand, but what's her name? Bella Ramsey. Mate, see if I was Bella Ramsey's dad, I'd be going around leather and cunts. Truly, man, she's had nothing but like a Syrian. Everybody.
I quite like her. I honestly quite like her. I think she's very good. She's a very good actress. She is, like, everybody can say what they want about. Oh, it's no the early for the game and all that. I understand that, but I don't give a shit because I've never played. Hey, let me fucking finish. I've never played the game, so I don't really care what the character comparisons are between the game and
you just said her.
Sorry.
It's they.
Sorry. Honestly. So sorry.
Aye. I think it's they. I think she retracted it because she got so much snash for coming out as.
So she got so much snatch.
So stop throwing it at me, man. Stop throwing it at me. Unlucky Bella. Look at your face, unlucky. So aye, crazy times.
Thought my helmet was going to fly down in front of me there.
What one?
My dark helmet.
The dark helmet. Here, that would probably be a film. The dark helmet. The dark helmet. Anything's possible in this film, eh?
Aye.
What was the alien thing at the end, man? Puts the wee hat on and starts dancing. Hey.
What I loved about that is they actually got John Hurt to come and do that scene.
He's like, not again.
He's like, oh no, not again. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my good time gal.
The thing is, I thought they were maybe setting that up as a sequel. You know,
Spaceballs 2, The Search for More Money.
I love it. It proper took the piss out of Star Wars in a way that it was like, you know, merchandising.
Aye, that was an interesting thing though. Like George Lucas loved the script for Spaceballs, and he was really happy for Mel Brooks to go and do his thing with it. But he did say under one condition: no toys, no merchandise for the film. So he basically dug right into the merchandise thing in the film. What was funny though is you had obviously the Spaceballs lunch boxes and Spaceballs this and that, Spaceballs everything, tea towels. Then there was Spaceballs cereal, 100% sugar. Just a big box of sugar.
Here, do you think it would have really made a difference if, like, here I'm going to spoof your film, but no merchandise? Why? How does that really conflict with Star Wars? Come on.
It's George Lucas, man. Whatever he asks.
It totally does not conflict with Star Wars. Janice says, laughing my ass off. Yes, Jay. What was that in reference to? You're just like, I'll take it.
I'll take it.
Take it.
It must have been funny. It must have been funny.
Spaceballs flamethrower.
The kids love these.
I had when I first looked, I was like, "Oh, that's Mel Brooks again, isn't it?" Like playing. What was he supposed to be the Yoda character?
Yogurt. I think it was probably
That's
meant
right,
to be Yoda. Aye.
Yogurt. Aye. You've got Chewbacca, which is John Candy. He's what
Mog.
Mog. That's right.
Yeah.
The Spaceballs too.
Ah,
Right. This is the quest for more money. Aye.
yeah.
Aye.
Unfortunately, I just stole that joke for the film. It's in there.
That's why I was like, aye. Well done, Jay.
I love doing that Mel Brooks accent, like replacing R's with Y's. Right. Spaceballs 2, the search for more money. It's a search.
It's a sight. There's a guy on TikTok or something that makes sandwiches. Talks about that. He's like, this is a New Yorker, and he just like puts everything on the sandwich. Where you're like, there's no way he's shutting that. Like, why is that? Yeah, I mean,
Man, it always pisses me off when you see folk making like amazing looking sandwiches, and you're like, you're never getting that shot, mate. Or if as soon as I try and bite that, I'm just going to end up having to go home and fucking get changed. Do you know what I mean?
I'm sure every time we went to eat. What was that? I'm sure that at every point that we've went out to eat at any point in life, you've got yourself tanned. Our very first video that we ever done. That was,
Yeah,
do you remember? Do you remember what I was
Yep,
going to say?
I remember. Yep, we went. Did we go to Subway? Is that right?
I think you had a Subway, aye, and I had a Subway.
I
as
had
well.
a nice crisp white shirt on.
Yep.
For the Comic-Con thing we were at, and
What did you change into? Let's see if you remember this. What did you change into?
it was an Isla Nublar T-shirt
That's right.
that I bought
That's right.
that day. But yeah. So it was just like a spicy sauce right down the front of my white shirt. So I then had to go back in, buy a T-shirt to wear for the rest of the shoot. So aye, that was fun. And obviously because it was a Comic-Con, it was nice and cheap. Not.
No, they're always expensive. Mate,
What have you lost?
I heard a very loud bang. Felt something like. I felt the vibrations at my feet. Can't see nothing.
I heard it as well. It was something small though. It was like plasticky.
Did it fall from behind me? Or?
I never seen it. I think it must have fell from next to you.
Potentially. Oh well, that's what it is, eh?
Aye.
Probably just a fucking army knife or something. Never know when you're gonna need one of them bad boys. People who are new to Jurassic Park go to Isla Nublar.
Nublar. Fuck's sake. Noob.
Isla Nublar.
He's like, I see what you did there.
Was it not straight out of Nublar you got?
Yeah, it was right. Straight out of Nublar. It was like a parental advisory thing that you get in the front of bad sweary CDs with the dinosaur claws through it.
I don't think it was that good a T-shirt. I thought there were better ones there. I thought you picked quite a shit one.
Well, of course you do. Never tell me that at the time, but
No, I thought there was such cooler T-shirts there. But I understand that because it's a Jurassic Park reference, that's what makes it funny.
by cooler you mean like what? Pokemon.
Aye. Hell yeah.
Goddamn man child.
Fucking Charizard. All had them grown up. Ancient Mew. Hell to the yeah.
Fucking Mew.
Yeah, a Flareon. Look.
Aye. Mint.
I know. They are actually. They are actually in mint. I can't shake the nostalgia. Ed Sheeran has a song about nostalgia, by the way, that I was like, here, I don't actually like the song, but the words, man, they smack. Do you know what I mean? I think it's called Old Phone or some shit like that.
All right.
Crazy times, man. But Spaceballs, that came out, 1987? So before I was even alive. Let's just talk about the main man himself for a minute and Big Rick Moranis. You know I can't hit
I
say
know
it.
you know.
You know. You gave me one of the shut up, Kev laughs. Aye, Rick Moranis, man. How much? Like, think about. I mean, what was his actual last role? Right. Let's have a wee look here. Because think about all those years that we don't have him. I reckon, had he not given up acting, that he would be viewed upon the same way that Jack Black and Robin Williams and all that are. You know.
I don't know if he's got the same kind of manic charisma as those two, but he was good at what he did, and he was actually particularly good in this. because he's kind of playing against type a wee bit, because he's normally like kind of really quite shy and nervous, or like just a rambling wee idiot like in Ghostbusters. Sorry, my throat's bugging me. And this, he's like the most powerful guy in the fucking bad guy universe, and it's actually funny that it's him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's so much smaller than everybody else, and he's got this massive helmet, no pun intended. And he looks ridiculous from start to finish, and he pulls it off. He pulls his helmet off nicely.
Mate, the fact that like he done some great films, then buggered off into obscurity. Quite gutting. He got done in not that long ago in the streets, didn't he?
He got randomly sucker punched for absolutely no reason.
It's like, let's get that guy that looks like Rick Moranis. Slap, that's what you get for looking like Rick Moranis. He's like, I am Rick Moranis.
Like, oh, you deserved it then.
Wait a minute, did you just say you're Rick Moranis? Let's get him, lads. Get back in there.
No, not again.
Not again. Rick Moranis was excellent, mate. Ginny says, Rick Moravia, highly underestimated talent. Rick Moravia, who's that? Rick's Rick. Richard, what? Rick. I'm looking this guy up. Rick Moravia.
Yeah, I think that's maybe autocorrect, maybe.
No, it comes up Rick Moranis when you type that in. Is
Really?
that his actual name? Or is she being funny? Oh. It's like me going, I love The Rock, and she's like, yes, Dwayne Johnson is phenomenal. Moranis. Right, did autocorrect do you? Oh, well, I thought maybe Rick Moravia was actually a guy. Either way, aye, he is quite smashing. Aye,
Yeah.
Honey, I Shrunk
And you
the
had
Kids in that,
you had
mate.
Joan Rivers playing fucking Dot Matrix, which is a great name for a robot, by the way.
I know. There's a good cast. Bill Pullman, you don't see him doing a lot these days. He was in a show that I watched not too long ago, and he was good in that. Casper, of course, being one of my favourite with him in it.
His son's kind of on the up and up now, and he looks just like him.
That's true. Yeah, Joan Rivers, she got done in, didn't she? She went for a wee tooth thing and they're like, fucking, you're not waking up.
Oh, I had no idea what happened to her. I thought she just died of death.
No, she started, right, so we don't get done in after TikTok and all that, right? Ken, the ex-president, not the one that's like half dead, but the one before that.
Bush?
No, after that.
Oh, after that, right, okay, yeah.
Ken, how he's married.
Oh, aye, I know that.
Ken, how she's got an Adam's apple and all that. Well, Joan Rivers was like on an interview and she's like, oh, we all know that's a guy. Come on, everybody knows, right? Then she went in for some like root canal and they were like, oh, shame she passed away. right after saying that.
I think it was quite a while after saying that, to be fair.
No, I don't think it was. Also, her daughter's like, yeah, aye. They said they were coming for her. This in no way makes any sense. I think my mum was done in. But that's something we'll never investigate, never know, and we'll just always speculate. Eh?
Does she know about 90 though?
Let's just have a look at Joan Rivers. Joan Rivers was... She was 81.
So that's about 90.
There and about. Still though, you didn't go for root canal and get done in. Here, Joan Rivers when she was a lot younger looks a lot better than she did when she was older, eh?
That tends to be the way things go, man. Just in general.
It's like all these Instagram models, like, what are you going to do in like 20 years?
I've never seen somebody go, oh, Helen Mirren was bouffing when she was young, but you should see her now.
I preferred her before she lost all the weight.
Janice, that's another good Scottish word for you, by the way. Bouffing. Just means horrible, unattractive. Bouffing. She's bouffing.
Well,
I'm bouffing.
How's your dinner? Bouffing.
Rotten. It's rotten. Rotten like an egg.
It's not very good.
That AI image of me, that was boufing.
I thought that it was quite sound. My daughter was watching RoboCop as I was finishing off Spaceballs this morning, and I found myself going like that. I'm like, here, is this me watching two films at the same time?
Robocop. How old is she again?
Rosie's 5. I skipped the part.
What one?
It's funny. She's like telling my wife that his name's Murphy and all this. You've seen it. It's not in here right now because Rosie has it. But I've got a 1996 RoboCop action figure.
Oh, I've seen it
She's
many
like,
a time.
Dad, what's that? Dad, what's that? Let's have it. And she goes onto her mum's PS5 and is like, oh, there's a game, Rogue City. She starts shooting folk and all that, playing it. Right? And she's like, oh, I like this. And then she's telling the story. She's seen like some of the cutscenes. So she's like, Dad, what happened? Why is he a robot? And I'm like, right, sit down. I'm going to tell you the story of my people here, Rosie. Now, you see, way back when, Murphy was indeed a cop. He had a family like everybody else. Until one day...
He got everything blown off.
I told her, and then she went and like word for word repeated it to my wife, who then looked at me like this. So now Rosie's like got my wife. She's like, "Can you get my dad and me the same T-shirt? Can it be a RoboCop T-shirt?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm actually gutted about that request. I, Lauren, can you do that for us?" So because of that, my wife was watching RoboCop with her this morning, but making sure that she wasn't seeing stuff she shouldn't have. And I'm like,
how long was she watching it for? About 15 minutes.
Nah, because even the Blu-ray, but I put actually on the old DVD, thinking that's the DVD. It'll not have all the bits and bobs in it, but there is still the option to have the full shebang and not to have the full shebang.
It's
So,
probably
like,
the most apt name for that is the shebang.
The shebang. Well, when he gets his giggities geschmoigend, it actually cuts a lot of it out. Like in that version, his arm didn't blow off. He got shot in the hand. Then he just started getting shot. You didn't see his arm getting blown off. You see the shot to the head, but it's quite like cut away quite fast. You know.
You don't see the bad Paul Verhoeven puppet.
But you know what's funny is, like, Rosie's like, Dad, why when he's getting shot the whole time he's going, ah! It's like, whoever makes all that racket when you're getting shot like that?
The thing is, it does make it mildly comic because he's going ooh ah. Anyway, we're talking about RoboCop.
I know. That's funny though. You can actually go back and watch our RoboCop deep dive way back when. Hello to everybody watching over on TikTok. It's lovely to have you here. Drop a wee comment in the comments. The comment section.
It's a good place to leave a comment.
I know. I'll leave a comment where you know it's meant to be. Tell us what you thought of Spaceballs.
Spaceballs.
It was all right. There was a guy in there that looked a lot like what's his face? That absolute tosser type boy. Seinfeld. Do you not think so?
What guy?
Was it the Colonel Sanders? Aye, Colonel Sanders.
What's wrong, Colonel Sanders? Chicken?
Pretty much. Hello, Lee. Lee's watching tonight from TikTokers.
Yeah, he'll just be dipping in and out, I would think. Like Dark Helmet.
God dang. Aye. So, I felt that guy looked a bit like... Here's a question for you, J Mac. If Spaceballs was remade today, who would you get to play the characters of Spaceballs?
Fuck, man. I wish I'd known. If I'd known you were going to ask me that, I would have actually put some thought
No, it's an
into
off-the-cuff type of thing, man. It's an off-the-cuff type of thing.
Lone Star is Chris Hemsworth.
Aye.
Yeah. And Yogurt, Danny DeVito. Barf. Who would do Barf? Forrest Whitaker.
Really?
You need to have a swap, you know. Who else? Plus, he wouldn't need that much makeup. He's not a pretty looking man.
Next
Watched
week
him
on the
in,
show, ladies and gentlemen, Forrest Whitaker.
I watched Havoc the other day, the new Tom
The new
Hardy
one?
film. Yeah,
'Cause there's an old one.
he's in that, and looking as pretty as always.
By the way,
Um,
have you seen the original Havoc?
no, is it the same thing?
No, it's Anne Hathaway.
I would doubt it's anything to do with it.
No, I don't really know what the first Havoc's all about. I just watched the same bit on there and again.
All right, okay. What's his name?
Eddie Lopez. No, I'm not joking. Aye, well, I wonder if that film's any good. Aye, so you would have Chris Hemsworth as Lone Star.
Aye, I've seen Chris Hemsworth can do comedy, and he looks.
Oh
the
yeah,
part.
because he was great in Ghostbusters.
Oh no, they're just taking the piss out of men in Ghostbusters. But even like Thor Ragnarok, he's pretty good at the comedy thing. So I wouldn't say that was a bad choice. Who would play Vespa? Ooh, who would I have to play Vespa? Fuck, it's a tough one. I'm trying to think. I'm struggling now because I'm getting old and I can't remember. I can't remember who's who. Fuck it, Anne Hathaway. You mentioned her a minute ago.
You just copied off me though. That's not fair.
Get her in there.
I think she'd be a good shout.
Kristen Wiig for Dot Matrix.
Aye.
Yeah. Melissa McCarthy as Dark Helmet.
Here, mate, you better watch before you get this commissioned.
Be called Space Fannies.
Space fannies.
Just do an all female version, Space Fuds.
Space Fuds. Matty man, where are you, mate? I'm going to leave it to you. Get it up in the channel, man. Up in the channel. Space Fuds.
Can we just give a wee round of applause for Prince Valium? With his fucking He-Man head.
I know. There's a lot of reasonably unknown actors in this, right?
I mean,
least
Bill
ones
Pullman
that
at the time was pretty much an unknown. It was supposed to be James Caan that played that role.
Really?
It was supposed to be James Caan, but he had problems with addiction at the time, and it was too expensive to insure him. 100% true, according to IMDb.
Oh, that's a shame. We'll probably get into some of that with the trivia. James Caan. Aye. The guy
I mean,
that
I've
his
seen
legs
he's
snapped.
done comedy. He's done comedy, but he's always been the kind of straight man in the comedy. Do you know what I mean? He's never. I can't really think of him being particularly funny in anything, even if it was a funny film. Like Elf, he's not funny in Elf. Do you know what I mean? He's just bouncing off of Will Ferrell. I don't rate Elf as much as a lot of people, by the way.
It's all right. By the way, let me say this about Elf just before you say. I saw that the first time it came out in cinema. Thought it was all right. It gained this, love Elf, Santa. I'm like, there's nothing funny about an old man acting like a fucking absolute doofus. Like, there's that's no funny to me. You know what I mean? Yeah, see if I renamed that.
Careful.
It rhymes with Tazzy.
Because that's a real word.
Right? If I renamed that film and no made it at Christmas, like, do you know what I mean?
So if you just made a totally different film, you'd call it something else. That makes sense.
No, what I mean is, because you add in the fact that it's Christmas, right? All I'm saying is, Buddy the Elf didn't make me laugh.
Aye.
If anything, but this guy's insanely annoying, and that's coming from me.
You are Buddy the Elf.
Get to fuck. We've already established that I am the real life version of SpongeBob. Remember that got said to me. I remember standing chatting to you, right? Boy walks up, but as we're in the middle of a conversation, he goes, "Kev, I figured it out. You're like SpongeBob, but like the real life version." And you went, you went on to laugh, stopped, turned, shook a man's hand.
Who was it?
It was Callum Telfer.
Oh, was it?
You stopped You turned to him and you shook his hand.
Like, great to have you here, man.
I was like, fuck me, man. Was it worth that? Hey, Patrick! That's totally me, eh? Just walking up and causing chaos. It fucking was. And you are 100% Patrick Star. Hey, SpongeBob! What are we doing today?
Whatever you say, SpongeBob.
I've not seen this before.
Although I did push back a wee bit because you would have had us doing Star Wars the night.
Aye.
You even said to us, "Why don't we do a different one each?" I think you'd like Rogue One, and I was just like, "No, I'm refusing to do Star Wars. I'm refusing."
Patrick pushes back as well. Junice is that wee lassie with a tank on her head. What's her name?
I don't know.
The wee squirrel lassie.
Oh,
is there no Sandy?
The lassie in a scuba suit.
No, really. She's got a fish tank hanging on her head. She's like a squirrel.
Aye, it's a scuba suit because she's a squirrel and she doesn't belong underwater.
Aye. That's what I said. She's a squirrel.
A tank.
A fish tank. There's a fish tank on her head.
It's a fucking diving helmet.
Nah, mate. Sandy for SpongeBob. Wait a minute.
You're just going to bring it up and go, it's a fish tank. It looks like a fish tank. It's a fucking diving helmet. Because she's not... Squirrels don't belong in water.
Mate, it's not a diving helmet. It just looks like a bowl.
It's a diving bowl then.
Nah, it's a fish tank. Upside down. Defo. Where was I going with that? Aye, SpongeBob. I can't believe I'd never seen that before.
Aye, it's pretty offensive and accurate. Thank you.
Mate, I'm SpongeBob. You on about?
You're the main character.
I'm
his wee stupid pal.
Oh, mate, no, because SpongeBob and Patrick are both in every episode. There's not an episode without, so they're a double act. They're like Ant and Dec.
What's the name of the program again?
SpongeBob and Patrick Adventures.
Will we change the name of this?
The Jibber Podcast Adventures. The one on the right look like SpongeBob. And the one on the left look like Patrick.
Is it the same image that's at the bottom of the screen that you're doing here?
No.
Right, I was going to say you got your lefts and rights mixed up, but that's fine. I trust you.
Just double check. No, the thing is, on the original, this image originally was me on the right and you on the left, but I flipped it because that's our sides on the podcast. You see?
I get you. Fucking picture.
What? That's class.
I look like Mac and me's dad.
Mac and me, mate. I love that. Like, not many people know what Mac and me is, but we know. The real ones will know. We need to cover that. I know, mate. We need to cover Mac and me. We need to do another Pokemon film. Maybe the same one again.
Please no. Man. If you did Pokemon, I'm sick that day.
Brother, my brother.
So stupid.
For no reason, man. I love when stuff happens for no reason, man. No reason whatsoever.
Did I not say in that episode that Ash was a sex pest?
Probably. But any. Well, technically Ash is a girl, so it's fine. Because we all know that girls can't be those things.
Yeah, okay.
Sandy cheeks. There we go, sandy cheeks. With a fishbowl on her head. Don't make me go, oh, what?
What about Michael Winslow? Michael Winslow shows up as well.
Aye, Winslow. Wee Winslow.
Wee Winsley. Yeah, are you going, when the fuck was he in it? You just are looking absolute. It's either confusion or you're concentrating on something else. I'm not sure. I've been unable to work out what face is what at this point. Do you know who Michael Winslow is?
Are you kidding me, mate?
Just checking. And again, I was reading in the trivia that apparently him doing his own sound effects saved them about $1,000.
That's class. That's class, man.
But like jam the radar. They literally just hawk a big jar of jam at the fucking satellite.
I'll make comb the desert.
Aye. You found anything? We ain't found shit.
No,
interesting fact, the we ain't found shit guy is the guy that went on to play Tuvok in the Star Trek series.
Oh, Tuvok! That's him!
Aye. Yeah, I don't know if you're taking the piss.
I thought he looked familiar.
No, you didn't. Oh, Tuvok is a Vulcan character from Star Trek Voyager, I believe.
I have not a fucking clue. I couldn't even tell you who Patrick Stewart was in Star Trek. Wait, no, he is Picard.
Picard. Picard.
Picard.
It's Picard, not Pickard.
Pickard.
Big Jimmy Pickard.
Pickard. Pickerton.
Big Ronnie Pickerton. Oh, this is nonsense.
Spock Windridge. Only thing missing from Spaceballs would have been Leslie Nielsen showing up. Oh, mate. Was he ever in a Mel Brooks film?
Dracula Dead and Loving It was Mel Brooks.
Right.
Which
Leslie
was, by the way,
Nielsen,
fucking terrible. That's a bad Mel Brooks film. Aye. Again, it's probably got a few funny moments in it, but I think all in all, even when I seen it as a kid, and even then I was like, this just isn't funny. It's poor. It's poor. So Spaceballs is up there with his better ones. Far from his best. But I don't know. I'm like Wolfman. I've got a right soft spot for Men in Tights. The film. Just clarifying.
There was a space there. I'm using it. I've got a soft spot for Men in Tights. I'm going to just take bits from this podcast where you've been like, yeah, I fell down.
I've got a soft spot for Men in Tights. I like children.
My helmet just fell down. Can you just do that again one more time?
Yeah, no. But this episode is just going to be a total soundboard of fucking fun for you and not me.
By the way, do you know that on TikTok, I figured this out now that we're officially... Oh, wait, no, we have detected an activity. It's not an activity, we're just chatting, man. What does that say? Select two objects that are the same shape. The C's are the same. There we go, we can stay on TikTok. That's TikTok basically saying here. See, because you're just chatting and no, like, pulling on wee dafties that are fighting each other and all that. Like, yous want to fucking make sure that yous are still there. But get this right.
What I'll do is I'll wear my sixth finger for the next episode and see if it accuses us of being an AI-generated podcast.
Well, get this right. Since now that we are live on TikTok, for now on, what I have discovered is that I can play my own tune, my own soundbite whenever someone hits the subscribe button. So if you are watching on TikTok right now, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, because what will happen is you'll hear this. I like children. Every time, man. So every time that button gets smacked, all they'll hear is, I like children.
Super.
Too good, man. Too good, right? Too
good. Aye. Mel Brooks as President Scroob was fucking good. I love to see the sequence where I'm getting beamed down into the other place, and he ends up back to front. So he's looking down. He's like, "Why didn't anybody tell me my ass was so fat?" And so all kind of obvious jokes. And then they beam him back to get him the right way back round again. And she's like, "It's okay, sir. We'll beam you back in a minute." He's like, "No more beaming. I'll walk." He's like, doors open. They're in the next room. It's a good film, man. It's no the funniest that he's done, but it is good. I enjoyed watching it. I'm not going to watch it again for quite a long time, though, I think.
Aye. It's one of those It's one of those. Whereas there's certainly films you can watch again and again and again, but that's not one of them. Young Frankenstein.
I love the like kind of really, really near the end, if not the end, where they've had the ship that turns into this big maid with a big vacuum cleaner, and that gets blown up. But by the time everybody escapes through their escape pods, it's got these things coming out. It looks like the Statue of Liberty, basically, and then the head for that falls onto the planet below, and then you just see them climbing out the nose. The two it's Dark Helmet and somebody else. They're climbing out the nose. Then fucking Planet of the Apes rock up. It's like, oh dear, what's that coming out of her nose? With his total stupid English accent. He's like looking through binoculars. He's like, Spaceballs. And he goes, oh shit, there goes the planet. It's watchable. It's worth a watch. We're not here to plug this. This isn't an Arrow release or anything. This was just an alternative to the inevitability of something Star Wars related. But I'm glad I did this instead.
Yeah, that's as close to Star Wars as I like to go. What was that? I just
Lost Boys.
That's right. I thought we were going to town. That's close to town I like to get.
All the damn lightsabers.
One thing I never did like about fucking planet Tatooine. All the damn Jedis. Look at this, man. Pretty epic, huh?
Your Schwartz is bigger than mine.
Some things in life are just the way they are.
Wrong way around, mate.
Get this. See if so when I announced, that there would be a special episode. See if you zoom in, not to that exact one, but I'll bring it up here, right? Okay. This here thumbnail, right? For those of you that love this show so much that you've been like, oh man, I really want to see what show they're going to do. See if you look at the X-wing behind us, and you look at the top, the whole bit at the top. If you zoom right into there, you'll see Spaceballs. You'll see the poster for Spaceballs.
All right.
It was there. It was in plain sight.
I wouldn't call that plain, but
it's a plane. It's a fucking plane.
Oh, it's an X-wing.
But if you
it's an X-wing, SpongeBob.
Yeah. But see if you check it out, zoom right in, you'll see the image of the Dark Helmet and the gang. So it was always there. It was hidden. I hid it for you, Stefano.
I still can't see it. How much do you need to zoom in?
Quite a bit. Yeah, I sent you the thumbnail actually. Oh no, I sent you the thumbnail. So have a wee look at it when you next get a chance.
It was gone mental before I came on. So.
Aye, mine and all man. Instagram lit up like fucking.
What was all that? Was that just like hundreds of likes for one person or something?
I think so. Aye, I know. I know a bad thing for our algorithm, like, but. Mate, your future wife could be watching.
I've got a wife. It's fine.
Your future wife. I've had it on my paranormal pals telling me you're gonna get dumped.
Well,
looking like shiting yourself. I could just be joking, but I might not be. Look at you! You didn't even want to laugh. You're like, "Oh no, there's truth to this."
Nah,
mate, I'm just joking. I'm joking, but see your reaction there was like, like you were expecting me to say that.
I'm gonna get dumped up 4 times.
You're like, "Oh fuck."
Nah, I'm still no there, mate. Still no there.
One day. I'm just kidding, man. I'm kidding. But aye.
Bit late.
Look, this has been Spaceballs, and it was class. It was all right. It was a good wee bit of fun. Next week we might have Jay Horton on. Stick with us because either it'll be that, it could be something starring Corey Feldman, or we might just go fucking Frankenstein or something. You know, we'll do something. We should definitely cover Frankenstein, by the way. You would love it. I totally think you'll love it.
I'll do it after we did Bruce Lee, like I asked for about a month ago.
A month ago, it was like 2 episodes ago, and it was my idea. I actually planted the seed.
And I went, I'd like to do that. And you went, oh, let's do it.
Right, okay. Fair
I'd
enough.
like to do that, SpongeBob.
I think it'll be one. All right, we'll start with Lucy. Enter the Dragon.
No.
What
No.
one?
The Big Boss.
Really?
Yes.
I was going to go for Kung Pao.
Kung Pao Enter the Fist.
The big
Yeah.
boss. The big boss is Fist of Fury, eh?
Fists of Fury, aye. I don't understand that thing. Why do Americans do that with fucking Chinese films? Just rename them. The fucking... Right, so you've got The Big Boss, which is called Fists of Fury. His next film is called Fist of Fury. They called that The Chinese Connection. Connection to what, mate? Like, what are you connecting here? Way of the Dragon was called Return of the Dragon, even though he's gone somewhere for the first fucking time.
Aye.
Rome. Enter the Dragon, I think, is actually not... Is it called Enter the Dragon? I think it is. I think it is called Enter the Dragon.
Okay.
But it was going to be called Blood and Steel or some shit like that.
Magnet and Steel.
What?
Magnet and Steel.
What's that?
it's a Peter Kay thing.
Oh, right. Okay. What, Max and Paddy or something? Or Peter Kay?
Aye, 100.
Right.
Aye, Max and
I
Paddy.
tried with that,
Was
man. I appreciate you sending it to me. I
mate.
tried with it, but it wasn't for me.
I
Wasn't
love
my-
it, but
Wasn't my cup
fair
of tea.
enough. But I don't like Peter Kay's own stand-up stuff, by the way. I don't think he's that funny. But Phoenix Nights and all that really got me.
I've not seen Phoenix Nights either.
Aye. It's
Yeah.
basically Max and Paddy.
Right.
Mate, see the poster for Fists of Fury? Why is Bruce Lee like
I bring up the poster, I'll tell you.
that? Okay. Share screen. Always loved doing this share screen thing, man. Share. Why is it like that?
Because that's what his face is like.
Like, look at that shit.
I know, mind these were all like hand drawn back in the day. Mate, that's pretty accurate. There's nothing wrong with that. It's like he's got a problem with his bumhole though. It should be called Fistula of Fury.
Fistula.
Is that the thing? Is that what it's called?
Fist of Fury.
So some kind of wee problem you can get in your bumhole. I'm sure it's called a fistula.
If anybody would know, mate.
It's going to be me. Aye. It's going to be me.
It's gonna be May.
It's going to be May.
It is May. May the 4th be with you.
A
May
nice
the 4th be
segue.
with you.
Nice.
I know. It's been an absolute blast. So next week, if it's not Jay and it's not Corey, it'll be Bruce Lee.
And on that note, I'm away.
So I'll see you next Sunday.
How about I go eat some hay? I'll lay by the bay. I just may. What do you say?
9 p.m.
I prefer that, by the way.
Aye.
Aye. That one I moaned about for years. I prefer that to the new ones.
Well, you can't blame me. I didn't know how to do it all.
Can I blame you, the person that made them? How? Let me try to find a reason why.
I never made them.
Can
I
he,
asked.
13 reasons why? Can I find one?
Fuck off. I ask, and it gives me what it gives me. I can't control it. Matthewman, though, on the other hand, he can control everything. He's the man.
I start using him again because these are fucking offending me.
I can't. I didn't want to be like at him all the time. There's too many folk fucking ripping all his time off him and fucking hitting him with exposure. No, unless we have a good month financially, I didn't feel right abusing Matthewman. like everybody else does, man. Hey, fucking
Yeah,
bastard.
hairy muff.
Aye. Any road. Fucking looking forward to next weekend, whatever the fuck it is. And hopefully that's the same day that we may win our first award. I'll not be there. I'll be right fucking here. Yeah, that'd be good if we find it and then we'll come on the show and we're like, look, we won. Oh, I tell you, I'm glad I didn't go, man. Glad I didn't go.
Aye. Oh, I'll no see you there.
I know. True that. Are you going on the Sunday?
No, I've just booked for the Friday.
Class.
I bet he's hoping that they'll no sell any tickets for the Sunday and let me go anyway.
He's copying off me. Lol, night guys, love y'all. Janice, ditto, my friend. Everybody tuning in, thank you very much. If you're listening to this on Spotify, check us out on YouTube and Instagram and all the other cool places, because that's where we are. If you didn't enjoy us, cool. Don't. But you can also check out this show on Spotify and everywhere that has a podcast on it. We're there. But you'll see us next Sunday at 9 p.m. Bro Chat shows, and we'll see you there. J Mac, anything you'd like to say? McMaster says night boys, night fella. Hope all is well. Anything you'd like to say, Mac?
That's it.
See y'all next
We
week.
need to karaoke this thing and sing it.
You thought I was going to end the show without doing that? Don't
I
think
thought
so.
you'd maybe just give the guy a break, but no.
Hell to the no. See you on the next year.
Kevin on the mic, sharp like a blade. J Mac cracks a joke, got the crowd swayed. Sundays light up as they set the stage. Two voices cutting through the digital age. Oh, Kevin and J Mac, they roll like thunder. The bond isn't fake, it'll pull you under. They laugh, they clap, but they never found her. Brothers in the spotlight, no love is louder. And loyal week after week. She laughs till her ribs ache, the jokes that they speak. Matthew Min drops his takes, always on point. The podcast rolls smooth, two kings on the joint. Oh, Kevin and Jay Mack, they roll like thunder. The bond isn't fake, it'll pull you under. They laugh, they clap, but they never flounder. Brothers in the spotlight, no love is louder.
The juice is loose.